Okay, now it should go. All right. I was switching something over there. Hold on. Okay, now it should. Okay, great. So that sounds. I got some stuff I want to do, and one of them, I've got an hour for the most part. I've got an hour, and I need to get my truck in here, and because I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, like we haven't really had anything to do. One of my concerns is I have a feeling it's going to get busy again soon, and my truck is disorganized as all hell. So we're going to pull that thing in here and get it just organized, I guess. So I'm going to go grab that. Now, you guys can watch me fight with the garage door opener. We are getting, or without a garage door opener, we are getting a garage door opener installed. But it looks like it's going to be that second week of January. So I got to fight with the manual door, and it's this thing's freaking heavy. So I'm going to try to back this thing in here and get it kind of cleaned up a bit. Now that we actually have a nice place to do it versus my cold ass driveway. Mic should stay connected all the way out here anyway. Be real careful with this garage door though, because it worries me that it could come down without the garage door opener, because the springs aren't super great on it. And I don't want to back the truck into the garage door. I'm gonna run that tool bag over. No, I'm good. So I cannot wait till we get that garage door opener in here. I need it. That door is freaking heavy too. All right, I'm gonna forget where I put my keys, so they're on the desk, which I shouldn't forget them there, but I will. See the heat kicked on, that's good. It's not too bad out today. It's really not bad out today at all. I'm gonna give this a second. We're just gonna open the doors up and let the temperature equalize a little bit, because I'm kind of a baby when it comes to cold. I hate cold. Like right now, having that door open for a minute made it cold, so. And inside of the truck's a little cold too, so we're just gonna let the temperature equalize in here, I guess. But thanks everybody for being here. I'm freezing all of a sudden now. It's great. There we go. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. All of a sudden now. So yeah, there's like nobody in here today, but that's to be expected. It's Christmas. A couple years ago, we did a Christmas live stream, or a Christmas Eve live stream, and there was like 30 people watching, so. It's a good day to do something not important. Hopefully the mic stays connected while I go in here. Oh, it's so nice and warm in here. I just want to check on one thing super fast. At Christmas, mic stays connected while I go in here. Oh, it's so nice and warm in here. I just want to check on one thing super fast. All right, looks like we're staying connected here. That's good. Mic stays connected while I go in here. It's so nice and warm in here. Oh, it is so nice sitting in front of this heat right now. All right, looks like we're staying connected. God dang. So we're just gonna kind of get this cleaned out and stuff. All right, I was just checking to make sure everything was still working, because I know we had some issues yesterday. I think I found the issues and I think they're fixed. So, all right, that big heater up there should get this place warmed up pretty fast. Yeah, we've already come up a degree, so. I might steal Aiden's tripod. Don't tell him. I just noticed that he's got a DJI adapter on it, so shh, don't tell him. So I'm gonna steal it for a minute. So what I'm gonna do in here is get I'm gonna get a little like rolling cart that's smaller than the one that we have, and we're gonna put a small tripod on the top of it, and then we can wheel it around. So we have a nice sturdy thing. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I might get around to that maybe the day after Christmas, but I see Aiden left his tripod here, and just don't tell him, but we're gonna steal it for a few minutes because he's got the adapter on there. And I notice it's a little bit loose there. I wonder if we can fix that up for him. Tighten that up a little bit. I don't know how to operate this. Now I'm really up a creek without a paddle. I don't know how to put this thing back in there. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. Wow, okay. Wow, he spent the money. He got one of the good ones. So. Look at that, wow. Solid. Hold on, I need my scene switcher app. Okay. Man, he spent the money and got a quality one here. Holy Christ. I was just gonna get a couple of tripods for in here, but then I thought, well, we're gonna do like a rolling cart. I think will just be easier. Okay, so I guess just to give everybody a little bit of an idea of what we're working with here. This towel I stole from the Hampton Inn in, oh, where the hell were we? I don't remember. Indiana? I think it was Indiana. And I've been using it as a floor mat. Everything here is just the carpet's getting dirty. This just all needs to get kind of cleaned out and reset a little bit. I mean, we're not too bad, but I've accumulated some garbage and I hate having everything be a mess. I just haven't been driving this lately. Obviously, nothing's been happening. So, not a whole lot of reason to be driving the vehicle for when nothing's happening, so. I hate these little DJI clips sometimes. Like they just don't, there we go. They don't like to grab the camera very well, but. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of get everything out of here. I'm gonna get a trash box. We don't have a trash can right now, but we have trash boxes. And that's just because I've been going through so much boxes, packaging, and trash that I've just been using what we have. So, yeah, so I bought some stuff for this. So I bought this a long time ago. There's some electrical tape. That's for balloon launches. Harbor Freight Special. Yeah, here's my Armor All wipes. They smell fresh. They're not dried out, so that's good. Here's a charger for some of the weather eye devices. Here's a sonde. Nope, empty sonde. Here's a tablet. Just like pulling random shit out of here. It's like a treasure hunt. It's like, what are we gonna find in here? Here's a coat. Here's another coat. Here's another coat. Here's another coat. Oh shit, 2 coats. We got a bonus coat. Here's a towel, jump starter thing, which is dead. So I need to charge this before I think that it's charged and it's not charged. There's actually a story behind this, and I probably shouldn't tell you guys the story behind it. I didn't steal it. Don't worry, nothing like that. But I don't know who's on here, and I don't want to offend people, and I don't want people thinking that we're trying to go after other people. I don't know. Oh, like a step bit. Been looking for one of them. It's one of those stories that I'll tell you guys when it's, you know, after like 8 o'clock at night. And, you know, it's a whole different crowd after 8 o'clock. Let's put it that way. Oh, look, I did steal this from the Hampton Inn. I'm a Diamond member, it's okay. They've taken enough of my money, I can permanently borrow a towel from them for a minute. It's not gonna hurt. Probably gonna get canceled. It's part of a Cheeto. OED2 reader. Look at it, I'm telling you guys, it's just like a freaking treasure hunt. This is great. Oh, what else can we pull out of the abyss? Radio. Snow scraper. It's like we're doing an unboxing. This is great. Oh, Jesus. All right, I gotta go to the other side now. You guys still have audio on the mic, right? Hold on. Jesus, all right, I gotta go to the other. Yep. Actually, pretty good audio, too. All right, I got a spare tire changer thing here. I think that goes behind the seat, so we're just gonna leave that here. Random cable, random piece of plastic, cup holder mount, and a hat. Look at that. Now somebody's gonna be like, oh, you're wearing that hat backwards. Yeah, I am. And I actually often wear my hats backwards because I don't like the back of my neck getting sunburnt. But also, I don't like the shade in my face, but I like having a hat on. And if the only other alternative to wearing it backwards would be to cut off this part. Like, you know, I suppose I could cut that part off and then just have this, but then it just looks like one of those little like Jewish people hats or whatever. I don't know what they are, but that would just look ridiculous on me, I'm sure. No offense, but that's just not my style. So I get that comment a lot. Like, it's kind of like the, oh, nice coat when I'm not wearing a coat comment. Like, I'll get that comment in gas stations. Someone will be like, that hat's backwards. I'm like, yeah, it is. Cool story. Thanks for telling me. Mind your own business. That's kind of how I feel about it. Don't worry, folks. I'm here to offend everybody equally. Oh my God, what the hell's all this? Why is there a bunch of mail in this side of my truck? What the hell? Oh, it's an office furniture magazine. I forgot I put that there. Right in the trash. Because that's for people that have money. Like, have you seen the prices of office furniture? Oh, here's a sonde. Well, this is an old surplus weather service sonde. Very old. Straight from Sweden. Bottle cap, big screwdriver, socket, Toughbook charger. I want to throw it away because it's clutter, but I'm afraid I might need it someday. So it's gonna go up there on top in the, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm putting it right here location. Anyway, thanks for joining, folks. God dang. Let's see, that was, geez, something. That's trash, Mountain Dew. What's this? Air gas receipt. Don't even get me started. Trash, trash, trash. I should dump this in the sink. Yeah, I gotta dump this in the sink or we're gonna have nasty trash. I'm telling you, you start leaving crap like this in your garbage and then it starts leaking and it's nasty. Okay. Now we have clean garbage. Exactly what we needed. Yeah. Crack torch. But I don't do crack, it's for electrical connections and stuff. I have no idea why that's there. Oh, that's right, because I was using it to light Trash Mountain on fire the other night. I forgot about that. These go in my bag. These are just miscellaneous, like, phone holding things. That one goes in there. Hey, there's Zach's GoPro. Wow, that is an ancient GoPro, dude. That actually might not even work for what we're doing. I don't know, we'll try. There's something I gotta do with that. Oh look, a coat. Throw that up on top of that. Sunglasses, ibuprofen, that goes in my bag. I live off of that. Another phone, charger, drill bit thing, and some wipes. Cool. Throw that there. This thing goes there. This is gonna go in my bag. This is gonna go in my bag. Okay. Coming around. All right, I have to get this because it's full of crap into here. There we go, just like that. Ta-da! I need to vacuum that out a little. Hold on, where did I put it? So this vacuum is almost dead and the charger for it's not here, so I don't know how long this is gonna last. We've got a gas station with free vacuums in town. I probably should just use that, but. Yep, I'm done. This thing is very weak right now. It's got no balls, the battery's too dead, so we're gonna just go and vacuum it at the free vacuum place. All right, well that was basically that. I need to wipe down the dash and all that. Huh. You gotta be kidding me. I'm so sorry for offending you. Jesus Christ, really? Moving on. Sorry, that got caught in the filter and I'm not putting up with that shit. So if you want to come here and organize or complain where I keep things that I own, that's fine. Somebody was in the chat saying that it was ridiculous that I was showing off my firearm and that's such a typical American thing to do. No, buddy, I'm from rural America. That's called a truck gun. That's where it goes. Sorry, Jesus Christ. We don't have to be offended over everything. God bless. Jesus. Frickin' Merry Christmas. Here's somebody bitching. Man, oh man, what else is new? It's all right, they're just testing us, making sure the chat was working, Merry Christmas, let's complain about something. Jesus Christ, now that's an American thing to do. Bitch about everything on Christmas. Anyway, so I was using Armor All wipes. I know it's probably not the best way to do this, but I just need something to kind of, nothing in here is particularly dirty. I just want to get some of the dust out. I try to, every couple of weeks, I try to do a real major cleaning of this. I was just reading Scott's comment. Yeah, you might be competing with Zach. Zach has a, don't even worry about it. I'll tell you later. Oh God. Anyway. But every couple of weeks, like, well, it depends if I'm out chasing. I typically clean the living piss out of this truck like once a week because it gets so dusty. And not only do I hate dirt and dusty shit, but I hate the, well, I should rephrase that. I can't have it around like the cameras and all that, like the tablet. Like you get dust in charge ports, you get dust. It beeps when I pull the high beam stock. Okay, well anyway, but I don't want dust in like all the electronics and stuff. So I don't really have a choice, kind of have to keep it clean. I'm not doing a major clean out right now. Like what I probably will be doing after Christmas, maybe the day after Christmas, I'll really take this thing apart and clean the crap out of it. But for now, I just wanted to get something done. I'm gonna take this to that car wash. We got a really good car wash that just opened. It's free vacuums and you don't have to use the car wash to use the vacuums. Which is cool. So I don't have to worry about getting yelled at for sneaking in to use them. So we'll just use the vacuums there. See, I gotta figure out how I wanna put this stuff back in. I want that back passenger seat open for a minute, so we're just gonna go. Oh, here, I'll show you guys this. I guess I'll just take you off of here. So this is one of our receivers for Project Weather. This is one of our receivers for the weather balloons, the radiosondes. This is the RF connection, and then these are both LTE connections. And I have yet to actually put this in the vehicle. Now this is made so we can take it and move it between cars. It could go in a rental car, whatever, magnet mount antenna or something. But we use that antenna right there for the balloon data. But I've just got the wires right here. I have not actually installed this yet. I mean, I ran the wires and everything, but I stopped here because not gonna lie, I wasn't 100% sure if it was gonna work or not. Let me vacuum this little spot out right here because what I'm gonna do, I don't wanna permanently install this. Like I want it somewhere we can access it if needed. I think I'm just gonna get a bungee cord and just bungee cord it because I got these slots and just bungee cord across. I think that's probably the way to do it because then it can be taken out for maintenance or whatever. So give me 1 second here. I wish I had a light in there. I'm just gonna vacuum that little spot out. Because I'm about out of juice with this vacuum. And it died. All right, well, I was able to get it mostly good. Yeah, I carry all the time too. I just get so annoyed when people like, cause like it's so annoying. Like when people assume that because you're carrying, they think that like you're just this giant douche, which okay, maybe is true, but for me anyway, but it's like, for somebody to like throw a fit because it's visible on my property in the vehicle that I own, like it's one of those things where it's like, just like, shut up, no one cares. Like, anyway, so I think we're gonna just stick that there. Let me see if we can find a bungee cord, which, there's a bungee cord around here somewheres. I just don't know. God dang it, I don't know what I did with it. I specifically remember, oh man, it's hot in here, hang on. I specifically remember setting the bungee cord somewhere so that I wouldn't lose it, because I was gonna need it. Then I just don't know where the hell I put it. Oh my God. Well, hold on, there's one spot it might be. Is it in there? It's not in there. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna bungee cord it. It's whatever. I'll get one at Walmart, but I can get the cables run down there nicer here. So, we're gonna cheat. Like, this is obviously a permanent install. We want it to look nice, but I don't want to tear the truck apart to do it, which I normally would do. But I actually, from having these seats apart, I know that we can go down between them here, and it's basically gonna be the same as if we did, so. We need to go kind of, what the hell? Verizon, what the hell are you doing down there? If you guys have been watching for, the past couple of minutes, you guys are probably, probably getting a kick out of this treasure hunt. Like, we just keep finding stuff. Is there anything in here that I'm missing? Not really. I don't think, no. Anyway, just kind of need these to run down here. And we've got this unused space where the Verizon bag was. And we're gonna coil up the excess and put it here. It's not exactly like the right way to do it, but it's one of those things where it's like, this is not necessarily like a permanent feature of the truck. Like, this may want to come out at some point or be changed. So I'm trying to prevent a future cluster. Just zippy tie these here real quick, hang on. The lighting is horrible in here. My dome light's not on for some reason. I think I got it turned off. I make it a habit to keep my dome lights so that they don't activate with the door. Because otherwise, and I know in the winter it doesn't really matter, but otherwise I end up getting a bunch of bugs in here. Like, I'll be on the side of the road and I'll open the door and then a shit ton of like mosquitoes and stuff at night will come in with the, with the light, so. So these are just SMA connectors. There's a cellular modem in here, obviously. That has adapters to this bulkhead. Whatever, it can just sit there for right now. And I'm just gonna zip tie this so that we're not yanking on the cords. We'll probably do a little more of a permanent install on this, but I'm pretty confident in it. But I'm also not saying that we're not going to want to change something before we start doing regular launches from the vehicle. So, all right, I just stole, these are my balloon snips and my balloon zip ties, so they're going to go back there, otherwise I'll be missing those. Tomorrow the bungee cord will be in the way. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I actually found a 10mm socket earlier. Why is this heat still running? God dang. Okay, so well, that's kind of that. That took way less time than I thought. I thought this was gonna be a 2-hour project. Oh, geez, I found a phone. Look, a phone. and some screwdriver bits. And my God, would you look at, oh no, that's a 5mm socket, not a 10, sorry. Huh, look at that. The sockets that were missing in my truck socket set are all of a sudden not missing anymore. Nice. Okay, so under here, I guess I could show you, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I kind of just keep stuff, basically. Everything that was in the back of my Tahoe or my Explorer is now under my seats. I got these nice, these obviously aren't factory, but see like this metal piece here. Normally this is just empty space, and you flip up the seats. But I got these nice organizer things that bolt in and they're metal. Like $100 on Amazon. Pretty good deal. Bolt right to the seat. What was nice before without them is you could put the seats up in here and you literally could put like a mattress in. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna do that, but like you damn near could sleep in here all the time if you had to, but I don't think that would get old pretty quick. But still, like if you absolutely had to, I mean, there's plenty of room in here. So, I mean, it's not storage capacity of a Tahoe or a Suburban, but it's better for our use anyway. So this is the thing to lent the spare tire down. I'm 95% sure it's out of this vehicle. So I think we're probably gonna wanna put that back. I don't know why it's out. Yeah, and then in this one, so I keep like the EMS bag and stuff on this seat. And then under it is all this. So, and the reason for that is because this is a smaller seat. It's easier to get this flipped up. Plus, if for some reason we had to have 2 passengers, it would be easier to put 2 passengers on one seat versus have to have somebody get up and get out of the way. It's like defibrillator, fire extinguisher, stop the bleed thing, some lights, plastic wrap in case you break a window. And then I keep the big flashlight here, which this thing is nuts. Just because it works real well there. And I keep another one up there on the visor. Plenty of lights in here, but and there's several in here, but that's kind of how I have this organized. This should, yep, so I am missing, these do go to this truck, I think. I don't know, they do now. They do now. Random charger. Yeah, thanks for joining everybody. I know really nothing's going on, but just get everything cleaned out kind of day. Sunglasses can stay, this can stay, this needs to go. This also needs to go, so that goes to something else. Here we go. Hold on, I got a few things on the ground that need to not be on the ground. It's for the tablet mount. I changed a few things back around Thanksgiving and forgot the little nuts and bolts were here. Obviously nobody's ever in the passenger seat, so it didn't really matter, but these are going straight in the trash, I think, because I'll never have another use for them ever again. So this is one of those things where little pieces of hardware like this, if you keep it around, it's a good idea to keep it around, but what happens is you just end up with a bunch of stuff cluttering everything. It's better to just get rid of it. I mean, it's just a little bit of hardware. Let's see. What do I want to do? I need to wash this thing. I gotta adjust that bottom high beam. That bottom high beam, I have to put you guys here, it's gonna be in the way. The bottom high beam, there's an adjustment for the low and the high. That bottom high beam is pointed like toward the ground, and I don't like it. I can probably do that real quick if I have a tool to get in there. Am I coolant? No, okay, sorry, I had a heart attack there. I'm like, oh fuck, we're out of coolant. No, we're good. So that's not good, but we're good. Everything looks good. Anyway, where is the adjustment on here? Is it under this? No. Is it this? Might be that. No, it's not that. I've done it before on one of these and I don't remember what the hell. Well, I guess we're just not going to piss around with that today. Somewhere on here. Whatever, we'll deal with it another day. It might just be with those, might just be those bolts. And I thought, maybe that was the old body style. It might have been the old body style. But I thought there was a thing you shoved your screwdriver down in. I could be mistaken, but I thought that was this truck. You had to have a long Phillips to do it. But I think there's a little bit of adjustment in these top ones because I'm not gonna pull this part. I don't know, whatever. I'm just talking to myself at this point. Oh, those are just low beams. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have to start it to get the damn high beams, aren't I? Yeah, I can't even move this any meaningful amount, so I'll have to Google it or something. It might be this right here. There's a little thing here, but you can't get a wrench on that or anything. Not entirely sure how that works, but this is suddenly becoming a project for another day that I don't feel like doing right now. Because the second I start doing it, I'm going to find something else to do, and then it's going to turn into a freaking rabbit hole. Yeah, whatever. We'll just tighten them up. There's no adjustment there. You're going to have to make it. There's an adjustment screw on here somewhere else, but it's become not a problem for today. Let's put it that way. Pick your battles. What is leaf? I do want to change the, that's something we can do quick that's kind of fun. I want to change the flash pattern on these lights because I don't like the single 1x1 pattern. I mean, I do, but I don't. So these, or are they? No, they're not synced. Well, shoot, are they? I shouldn't have shut that. I need to figure out where the pattern selection light is for that. Because I don't like the, when you go like this, why are my lights on but they won't turn off? What is going on here? There. What the hell is going on right now? Where's my keys? Did I seriously? Jesus Christ. I knew this was gonna happen. Told you. Because I don't like, there's off time in them. They skip, so it's left, right, off, and it's not a smooth back and forth, and it bothers me. I don't know if I want to dig around in there and change that though right now. Because I think the mode wire is well behind the frickin' grill. But these side ones, so you notice it on these side ones, and I really don't like this. I really don't like this. So like you see, you've got off time between the front and the rear. See how there's like that brief moment of off. And I know that's not like a huge deal, but it's one of those things where for me, it bothers me. So I want to put those on a different pattern, but I don't remember where the mode wire, like I left the mode wire to change the mode in a spot where you can get to it, and then you just gotta touch it to ground. But I don't remember. You would think I would remember. I think this is it here. Like I left it totally separated from everything else. That's it right there. I'll be damned. So which one of these is ground? Right, that one? This should, oops. This should change them. Did it? Yeah, it did. Now they're on a slow fast thing here. Hold on. That's probably better. It's an issue with Phoenix where the single flash patterns have a pause between them when they shouldn't. And they're not, hold on, I didn't put the wires back together. They're not synced, hang on. I have to turn them off and back on, but when you put them on a double or a triple flash like that, then there's no noticeable gap. And like I know normal people don't care, and it doesn't really matter, but for me it does because it irritates me. Yeah, like that still isn't right. I wonder if the problem is this thing doesn't even have a sync wire. I wonder if it's the other side doing that too. Hold on. Yeah, something's not quite right. I have to reset them. Hang on. They should turn red blue if I do this right. And that's how we know that they synced. Okay. They're synced, it's just not the right pattern. This shit bothers me. It needs to look nice. I think I need a little jumper wire is what I need. I should have one over here. So I don't think I'm actually getting it shoved in there enough to make contact. Where is, oh my God. Just a piece of solder usually works fine too. Should have put these on like a momentary switch, but it's more work than it's worth. I probably just screwed them up, didn't I? Nope. This is supposed to be something you set and forget. But all right, so we should be able to go 2 more. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so that should be 3 triple flash. They're not synced though. I don't know why. I don't know why that's not doing that. The other side is. Oh, I see why. I think we just went down a rabbit hole because the front ones are dual colored and the rear are triple. The front should be green, white. See, because the front's doing white. It's doing white, white, amber instead of white, green, amber. The front ones are supposed to be green, white, not amber, white, but see, it's doing that extra. That's why, okay, that's why I had these on a single flash. Now I remember why I did that, because it screws up the pattern. And the only way around that is to pull those other light heads out. So, okay, we'll just put this back to the way it was, because I don't feel like dicking with it. We just went down a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. Should reset them. Well, what the fudge, man? Trying to watch for the reflection in the... I'm gonna turn the lights off. I can't see. Trying to watch for the reflection for them changing. Well, I guess they're synced like, well, I mean, I guess they are synced on that pattern. I don't like the seizure mode though. It's distracting and causes more wrecks than it's worth, so. Slow patterns are better. They're not resetting for me. There they are. All right, well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's better. Whatever, that'll work. That'll work for now. Yep, that's why I had them on that single flash, if I remember right. Because it's not, you can't run the dual color on one with triple on the other in the other patterns, or it has a stroke and it doesn't sync right. Make sure I didn't screw up the other modes here. Should steady burn, yep. Should be white, yep, okay. Okay, that works for me. Whatever, okay. Whatevs. Anyway. Okay, well, we have accomplished nothing. That's all right. Battery in this microphone's about to die. All right, how do I want this stuff here? I gotta figure that out. So some of the stuff does not need to go. Hold on here, lost connection. Not you guys, there we go. Okay. So some of the stuff doesn't need to go in there, like charger, this OBD2 thing. I don't even know why this is for something else. So I'll throw this in the pile of weatherized shit. This OBD thing is probably just gonna get thrown up there in my pile of stuff that doesn't have a home yet. Okay. This tablet goes in there. Definitely want this snow scraper, the battery thing. I need to charge this battery pack before I actually need to use it, and then it's not charged. Because that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So I know that's exactly what's going to happen too. You're going to need to use it, and the damn thing's going to be dead. I guess I'll just put the snow brush on the floor. Towel. I try to keep a towel in there because with doing winter storms, it really sucks when everything starts getting wet and the seats start getting wet. So don't forget to bring a towel. Seriously. Makes your day a lot better when you can sit on a towel, and then when you're done getting out of the car for the day, you can take it off and have a dry seat. So raincoat needs to be in there. This one. Problem is I just don't have room for 6,000 coats in here. But there's only so much you can do. Normally I just keep 2. I keep the 2 raincoats in here. Well, wrong. I actually keep 3 normally. Like during the warm season, I keep 3. I keep the 2 raincoats, and then I keep a little bit thicker one in case I need to like get under somebody's car and like do something with the car or whatever. Just so you're not like digging your arms up. Normally don't have 5. That's overkill. This needs to go in my suitcase. This and this. Towel. Towel. Pretty good. This is the other raincoat that I tried to keep in there. This one goes all the way down to well, almost my ankles. So, which is great. I have to hang it up. That takes care of that. Oh no, the battery died. Shit, my mic battery died. Sorry. It's alright, you didn't miss anything. I'll get it charging. Oh crap, we've been streaming an hour already. Try to keep these in my bag. These little foam tripod things, because they're always handy for something. Wait, that goes up here. Hold on, that goes up here. I was wrong. So, okay folks, I'm probably going to cut this short. I need to get out of here. I got something I gotta go do, so. That's probably gonna be about it. I didn't realize we were going for an hour already. Holy smokes. So anyway, guys, that's probably gonna be about it. I'm gonna switch you over. There we go. All right, guys. So, well, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. And I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good Christmas. I will definitely not be live tomorrow. Definitely won't be live tomorrow, but probably the day after, I would imagine. All right, guys, have a good night, and I will be back. And my computer keyboard's not working. There we go. I'll be back in a couple of days, and we'll get some things tested and finished up.